What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? It's your girl S Nova, the Universal Donut, and I'd like to welcome you back to Stiletto Empress Tarot at s.e.tarot99. Thank you so much for visiting. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. That way we can all be friends. Yay! Friendship! So, before I get into it, I'm going to shuffle while I talk. There's a verse that I saw today for this day. And, I keep my little Bible books that I used to get from my church in another state. And, of course, they're the same books everywhere. But at that time, these books were very sentimental to me because they were given to me by those that I consider family. Not past tense, I consider family. I'm still in contact with a couple of them and things like that. They still send prayers for me and my family and things like that. And to each his own for a lot of people. But these people were definitely family to me. Men, women, elders, children. I naturally just vibe with my tribe. After going through some levels of heartbreak and betrayal, I became a lot more discerning and a better judge of character. And the energy that I got from these people towards myself, can't speak for how they feel about others, but towards myself, they didn't mean me any harm. They were, as a matter of fact, they were probably, part-time angels when it came down to me, but they, whatever. All I know is that they were good to me. I was good to them. We never had any issues, so they are forever family in my eyes, and they know that, and vice versa. The verse is Luke 19 through 31. If they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not be convinced, even if someone rises from the dead. What I got from that was they didn't believe that you would be able to come back from something. And a bunch of people told them, hey, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think you should be doing this. And they didn't care. They didn't care because it was all in an effort to end you. And when you rose up, when you came back like, sat out, watch out now, it's the little one and I'm not Bow Wow. Like, you feel me? You might be a Little Kim fan. You might know somebody named Ray. The letter J could be significant. You might know somebody named Kimberly, But when you came back, it was a shock, even though everybody told them that, well, in a way, by saying, I don't think this is a good idea, they were like inadvertently telling them that they're going to have to see you again. You're going to have to see me. You're going to see me in these streets. You're going to see me on the television screen. You're going to see me online. I'm going to be on social media. I'm going to be walking around unscathed and unharmed. You're going to see me. You're not ending me. You're not putting me down. You're not taking me out. You're just not. And they really did not want to believe it. So this is a collective read. All reads are timeless. All signs included. The Most High, Father God, ancestors, I ask that you grant the collective the serenity to accept the things that they cannot change, the courage to change the things that they can, and the wisdom to know the difference. All right, so we finna get it popping. One more shuffle. All right, we got the 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy, we seek, message, and tours. Good news, some type of communication should be coming, and it's coming fast. Whatever holdups were, whatever pauses you may have had and things like that, all of that's about to be gone. They just got to find you. There's change and progress ahead. 8th house. It could be something legally. It could be something financial. You could have some information coming to you. You could have some money coming to you. But whatever it is, it's definitely a reward for your patience and for you following the rules and being responsible in whatever you had to do. 2 of Swords, the Moon, Libra, we unite. 2, partner, balance, attraction. The Moon is truths and secrets. How you express your purpose in everyday activities through your emotions, attitudes, habits, general moods, how you adapt to your environment. Mother. So you could possibly be a mother and you are being rewarded. Somebody is trying to find you to get you what you deserve. You stood in your power. You stood in your purpose. You remained emotionally balanced. Your attitude was of gratitude. And you continued to move forward in that energy. 2nd house, your values and your self-worth. Yeah, you didn't fold. You never changed. While these people were trying to, or this person and or people were trying to do whatever they were doing to you, you remained the same. You remained in an attitude of gratitude. You remained emotionally balanced. You handled your business. You were good. You could possibly be a mother. 8 and 2 is 10. Completion. They see that. So whatever they were trying to do, it's an end to all of that. It seems like they were trying to ruin your reputation and stop you from moving forward with your life goals. But it is seeing who you are. It is really seeing who you are, 10th house. It's seeing who you are, therefore you will be able to move forward. 10th house is also Capricorn, which is control. We control. You were in control of your own life. You were in control of your own feelings, your own emotions, your own actions, and you did not fumble. You did not falter. You didn't deviate from your plan. No matter what they said, you never changed up. You never switched up. You feel me? You were good. You were definitely good. 8 of Wands, Mercury, concrete and conscious mind. How you communicate, relationships, reason and logic. Once again, boom, you were reasonable. You acted out of logic. You were good. You were good. You didn't switch up. Bottom line, you had integrity throughout all of the hate, gossip, and slander. And they are trying to get to you to give you what you deserve. Now, mind you, on the 2 of Swords card, that moon is back there because that's the truth. And that's the secret that has been revealed. Somebody was trying to hide who you were. They were trying to sully your reputation and stop you from going towards what you need to go towards. And that is being seen. And they know it. So they're not buying into any of the BS. They're at a standstill. They're stagnated because of your growth. Confirmation. 4 of Wands, Aries, I am peaceful. I am blessed. I am harmonious. I am prosperous. I am going to move forward. I am about my hustling, about that money, about that bread, about that cheddar. You feel me? They could not stop you. They could not stop you. They could not stop you from moving forward and being who you needed to be. They could not stop you from being a loving person because Venus is love. You get what I'm saying? 4 is stability, boundaries, protection. 4th house, family roots, emotional home. They couldn't stop you from being a good person. But whoever this group is, they were trying to stop you from getting what you deserve. They were really trying to ruin you, really trying to like sully you. This just screams jealousy. It always does. Wheel of Fortune. The letter A could be significant. We got Jupiter. Jupiter is good luck, optimism, confidence, and pride. Yeah, they could not stop you. Whoever this is, whoever this family or community is that tried to stop you, they could not, baby. This was destined for you. You stayed true to self. You dotted your I's, you crossed your T's, you respected the universal rules as well as the 3D rules, and you kept moving forward. And they can't stop you from that. They wanted to, but they couldn't. The Fool. You get a new beginning. You get a new beginning, babe. The letter E could be significant. Whatever they tried to put on your name, you were innocent. And because they did all of that and you never folded under pressure, the wheel is in your favor and you get to move forward. You get to move on to peace and blessings and good luck and a new beginning. They didn't want that for you. They didn't want that for you because they can't have that. Oh, the jealousy. Like, go sit down. These people, these energies, they are constantly coming out. Go sit down. Maybe if you don't falter and being a good person and doing what you need to do, you can get some of this too. You can get some of this on the plate, baby. But you want a dish best served cold. And that ain't up to us. That's up to the Most High, the ancestors in the universe. Because they get together and talk about all that. That's who we leave it with. As long as we are doing what we need to do down here on this earth, the ether's got the rest. And we have to trust that. And due to the fact that you did, you good. You Gucci Manucci. 9 of Wands. Moon and Sagittarius. Once again, that is the truth. That's the truth about who you are. You're a fighter. 9. Completion, intensity, accumulations, courage, action. You were courageous enough to keep moving forward. That was the action. You wasn't going to let none of this take you down. And you might have even known about a lot of this stuff going on. But you said, you know what? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. That's what this 9 of Wands gives me. With the Moon card. How you express your purpose in everyday activities through emotions, attitudes, and habits. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Now, mind you, you probably done got bopped on the head a couple times. Because you see he got a bandage on his head. You done been through something. But you bended. You didn't break. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I don't even know why the hell that came to me, but hey, whatever. And by you being so strong and resilient, we got it. Sagittarius, Moon. They were trying to stop you from getting good news. They were hoping that they could. They were hoping that they could break you. But the truth is, they could not stop you from getting what you deserve. Because you are peace. You are harmony. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You are exactly who you are. And that's why fortune is in your favor. And you get to run around with a fresh start. With your fool ass. In a good way. The Lovers in reverse. Quarrel. Dissent. Separation, divorce, end of love, bad decisions, changeable, lack of maturity in love, hedonism, marital problems, illness, painful. The letter D could be significant. We got Gemini, I think. These people thought, because it's upside down. So I'm going to go past tense. They thought that they could stop you from having this peace. They thought that they could stop you from having a new beginning. They thought that they could stop you from having love. Venus is love. Jupiter is good luck. The moon is emotions and attitude and how you handle them, how you adapt to your environment. Mother. You could possibly be a mother, whoever you are. If not, that's cool. I mean, just put it out there. Take it as resonates. These people really thought. They really thought they was going to get together and shut you down, because Libra is we unite. I thought I could unite with somebody else to stop you from being at peace and make the wheel go in my favor. No, baby. No, no, no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. I'm sorry. I break out a song and dance every now and again. I need to go to the karaoke bar, have a good time. Moon again. 7 of Swords. Somebody was trying to steal your peace and happiness. They thought that they could do this. They know, like they knew that you were granted this, and they thought that they could take it from you. They knew that you were granted Aquarius. We know. They knew that you were granted happiness, and they thought that they could take it from you. Let me point that out again. They knew you deserve peace, balance, and harmony, and they thought that they could cut you off from it. 7 of Swords. 7, unknown potential, spiritual creativity. They got real creative with this. What's that? Neptune, where your spiritual vision, your creative imagination, and psychic ability leads you. So they were, how do I say, they were causing illusions, lying, being deceptive, to try and get you away from what you know you deserve, which is your peace and your balance in life. And now whoever that they did it with, they're arguing and all of that because they thought that they could keep you from that. They thought that they could keep you from your wheel of fortune. You better sit your goofy ass down, because it wasn't about to happen, Captain. Ugh, why do these people be so stupid? Stupid, i.e. stupor is an illness. These people be sick. Page of Cups. A Page of Cups. Not even a knight, but a page. Somebody extremely immature. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Somebody wanted to make it seem like they cared about how you feel and what you want. Meanwhile, working hard to control what you have. To stop the wheel from going in your favor, to stop your new beginning. What this just tells me is that they already knew. They already knew what was destined for you. The moon is out here 3 times. 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords. They secretly knew the truth about you, baby. And that Aquarius on this card is we know. We know what we're doing. We know what you're worth. We know what you're supposed to have. People love to play games. I just realized the letters D, E, A are out here. There might be an investigation going on. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes the MILF got a magic. Anyway. Yeah. The letters D, E, A are out here. There's an investigation going on somewhere. I ain't lying. The Lovers, the letter D. The Fool, the letter E. And the Wheel of Fortune, the letter A. Somebody might be looking into, also I'm getting, somebody might be looking into how a couple got any kind of luck anyway. They might be looking into these lies that were told on you. That's rather interesting. DEA, yeah. Gotta check that one out. The Chariot. The letter D again. Cancer energy. Cancer is a moon. Cancer, I feel. Somebody was determined to stop your new beginning. Somebody was determined to stop your progress, but it was coming anyway. Because you earned it. You deserve it. They couldn't stop you from that. They wanted to, but they couldn't. They couldn't stop you from moving on to your Wheel of Fortune. They couldn't stop you from moving on to your new beginning. Whoever this immature person was, they really wanted to look like, oh, I'm big, bad, buff McGruff. I got this. And whoever they did this with, somebody that they may have possibly been seeing, well, that ship has sailed. They sinking like the damn Titanic. That's over. They thought the both of them, the Lovers, is two people on a card. Two of Swords. Each sword was one of them being able to lie and con and do all that extraterrestrial stuff on behalf of your name. And they thought they were going to be able to stop you from getting what you need. Nah, baby. It don't work like that, my Jack. By the way, I make up words that rhyme. They don't have to make sense, but I think you get me. Okay. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was just horrific. Give me a second. Don't worry, I promise you, I'm gonna get this shuffling stuff down. I got little hands, bro. Like, don't blame me. Blame my genetics. Ace of Wands. And it's coming up in the same row. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Communication is coming to you. Good news for you being strong enough and taking action. And you know what action you took? Moving forward. That's an action. Movement is an action. What is a verb? An action word, right? I hear Sesame Street. Verb. I slip, I run, I slide, I glide. Ooh, verb. That's what's happening. Yeah. These lovers are in a tizzy because you took the action to keep moving forward, and that's where your good news, that's where your good luck is coming from. I'm looking at all the cards that are here for you. The 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ain't nothing out here for you but action, 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 action. You must be Action Jackson. That's why the wheel is going in your favor, because no matter what they did, you didn't stop. You didn't quit. You did not quit. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I am, I will, we seek. I am going to get through this. I will keep moving forward. And I dare anybody to come up against me. Wounded warrior, we seek. I'm looking for you, motherfucker. I wish you would. I wish you would. Because I see you. That's the truth. You're not hidden. It ain't no secret. I see you. The moon again. We got Sagittarius out here 3 times. We got the moon out here 3 times. And we got Cancer in the chariot, which also represents the moon. Stop playing with these people. Stop playing with the collective. Tell them stop playing with you, folks. Tell them stop playing with you. Because they don't even know what they up against. They don't even know what they up against. Start. Fresh start. Come on, stop playing. They don't even know what they up against. Goofies. If they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not be convinced even if someone rises from the dead. That's exactly what you did. You rose from the ashes like a phoenix. They thought they had did something to count you out, but no. Here I am. Here I am. What's up? And look, here's another thing. What's that nine of wands holding? 1 wand. What's the ace of wands? 1 wand. 9 plus 1 is 10. It is an end to your burdens. They got to take that shit on now. That's their problem, not yours. You did what you had to do. Ugh, the filth. The filth. The filth. Heavy on the TH. Filth. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. How come loogie on these mugs? Oh, yeah. Folk like this, bro, they need to just stay away from people. Look, I would appreciate if there was that one neighbor that never come out the house, but just look out the window and talk shit. Oh, this, that, and third. Whatever, bitch, you ain't finna come out that house, so we don't care. I'd be okay with that. They really try to have you down bad, but you can't, like, somebody that walk it like they talk it, ain't nothing you could do to them, because you have to learn how to do that. We're not born knowing how to stand in our truth, knowing how to stand in our power. We really got to go through some stuff as human beings. We really got to go through some stuff. And it is like a training camp throughout life. And hopefully you get through it in a decent amount of time to where you can still live your life with that discernment and that mental power and emotional balance to where you can still receive your blessings. Everybody don't make it there. But you did. If you watching this video, you did. And it's graduation season. So yeah. I'm finna scream for you in the stands. Alright, go lock down. That's my homie. Look, don't let me get a bullhorn. Sound like a Funkmaster Flex mixtape. Stop playing with me, baby. I'll be ready for the celebrations. I'll be ready to celebrate people loving themselves and conquering their own personal demons. I'll be ready for that shit. Let's party. What you want to do? You want to barbecue? You want to drink? What? Oh, you don't drink? What you want, a soda? Don't worry, I ain't finna buy no Shasta. I get the good shit. What we doing? I'm with it. King of Swords, Capricorn, Aquarius. We control, we know. Once again, 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, King of Swords. Whoever this person is, male or female, because remember, there's no gender in tarot. It's just masculine and feminine energies, which we all carry and possess. And we have to learn how to balance those. That's how we get to the higher parts of ourselves. But whoever this person is, they really wanted to control you because they knew you were already destined for this. They knew that was coming to you. That'd be so crazy. You know somebody is destined for a good life and you want to destroy it. Okay. Here's the kicker about that. If you know that somebody is destined for peace, balance, and harmony in their life, and they are working towards that peace, balance, and harmony in their life, do you think that God, aka the Most High, ancestors, or the universe is not still going to allow that to happen if it is destined for them. Emphasis on the word destined. Destined ain't just a place in, what is it? Mississippi, Alabama, or wherever the hell it's at. It ain't just that place. It's a part of this person's life. You can't stop that unless they allow you to, and you did not. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands. You wasn't letting nobody stop you do nothing so you can get to your 4 of Wands. If you're not going to stop the person that you're trying to stop, why the hell do you think that the universe is going to let you stop them? What, because you got a sword in your hand? What, because you got a deep stare? Oh, I control. I know what you have coming for you, so I'm going to try and take it. I'm going to try and sabotage it. And it's lining up. King of Swords, 7 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this person is, they wanted to control your destiny because they already knew what was destined for you, so they tried to stop your Wheel of Fortune. Go sit down. Please go sit down. And that's the highest court card to come out. But mind you, this is who that person is emotionally. Emotionally immature. A brat. A jealous brat. Naive at heart. They have to learn lessons the hard way. And a hard head make a soft ass. I quote my mama every day. Rest in peace, mama. Love you, baby. Don't be mad at me for this. Because my mom ain't like this kind of stuff. She didn't do... and I found this out from my siblings. She didn't like cars or anything like that. And whatever. So if she was alive, I would never tell her that I'm doing this. Only for her comfort. But I'm still keep doing it. Because I'm connected. You know, I was raised by a Southern woman, a Louisiana woman, a French woman, a Creole woman. So this to her would be short of voodoo. But this is 2025. I ain't picking up no dolls and doing all of that because I believe enough in it to where I would never play with it. But this here, I didn't ask for this. I was called to this. I was called to this, and it saved my life. I swear. I ain't gonna swear. I ain't gonna swear to up there, but I'm telling you, I swear. I swear to me. This saved my life and my child's. Because y'all know I'm a connoisseur. I'm part of the MILF Magic Coalition. You feel me? Hangman in reverse. Materialism, rigid thinking. Yeah. Unsatisfied, lack of effort, useless, stuck. Yeah. This person thought they was going to be able to take something from you. They thought they were going to be able to take your new beginning, but they're stuck. You're stuck in your lies. You're stuck in whatever offers you thought. You're stuck. You're not. These lovers, they're stuck. You can't. This card alone right here. The Hanged Man. Neptune. Where your spiritual vision, your creative imagination, and psychic ability leads you beyond material. Mind you, I love words, but why can I say this right? Your materiality, glamour, and illusion are negative. Your highest idealism. So this person is literally stuck in a 3D world. They're stuck in assets and monetary value and gain. This is what got this person like this. Because you were not thinking about any of that. Everything that's on this 4 of Wands card is peace, balance, harmony, and love. You can't see that. But because you were so content with the things that you could not see, and they were not content with the things that they could, that's why they came after you like that. If you guys have never seen the movie, The Count of Monte Cristo, there's two of them. I think the first one came out in 1964, and then the other one came out in the 2000s. You feel me? The movie, The Count of Monte Cristo, pretty much is a rich friend and a poor friend. The rich friend got everything they ever wanted. The poor friend got what their people could afford. And the rich friend did not like the poor friend, because even though the poor friend didn't have as much as the rich friend, they were still happy to have whatever they got. The attitude of gratitude. I believe there's one line where the girl that the poor friend was going to marry the rich friend wanted the girl. So she had been friends with them since kids. And she said, I remember at your birthday party, you got a pony. And Edmund, his name was Edmund Dantes. You might have heard the name in the movie V for Vendetta if you've ever watched it. She was like, Edmund got a whistle. And you were so upset that he was happier with his whistle than you were happier with your pony. I say that to say people will see you. And they will see you blessed just to have the little bit and be upset because they cannot find that same happiness when they have it all or a lot. Imagine living in a box with a goldfish and a pit bull puppy and just being happy as hell. Meanwhile, somebody in a mansion with a bank account full of money could never ever be as happy as you. Why? Why? There's something in these people's minds that say, if you don't have what I have, there should be absolutely no way in HE double hockey sticks that you be happier than me. I know a lot of happy homeless people. I do. And they could have gotten help. They could have done other things, but that's a whole other story in itself. What I'm saying is, you don't have to have a lot to be happy and grateful and thankful. You can wake up every day and say, thank you, God, thank you, the Most High, thank you, the universe, for waking me up. And that sets off all positive energy for your day. Meanwhile, somebody that got the best house, the best clothes, the best cars, a bank account full of money, they wake up and never give no thanks. But they're angry. They're angry because you're happy with what the little you got. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This sounds weird as hell to me. Confirmation. This is why you're winning. The attitude of gratitude. 6 of Wands. Every wand that comes out here, this is for you, baby. This is for you, Leo. I will succeed. Look, y'all think I'm bullshitting. Hold on. 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands. I'm not giving up. I will succeed. You did. You found your balance and harmony, and the wheel is moving in your favor. Now, when I'm looking at this line, Jupiter is right there. Jupiter is right there. Jupiter. I'll read it again. A personal expansion process of your realm and horizons. This house brings fortune and good luck. House of optimism, confidence. Optimism, confidence, and pride. You knew that you were going to be okay. Optimism. You never stopped fighting. Confidence. And you kept moving forward. That was your action. Your pride. Come through, Spirit. Stop playing with me, man. This is real. This is real. This is real. And they did not want this for you. This King of Swords, who in my mind really ain't no king, use a page, use a emotional crybaby, but you want everybody to see you like you the truth. Shut up. You're a liar, a thief. You're a freaking Decepticon. You wasn't finna stop nothing. One monkey don't stop no show. They thought by trying to hold up your peace and balance and harmony, by being deceptive and love bombing people, that it was going to stop your victory. It's already been seen. They're unsatisfied with the efforts because you still win. I win, you lose. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. That was Nicki Minaj on the Soulja Boy, She Got a Dunk remix. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You can call me Red Deer, call me El Maine. Whatever the hell she said. But that was one of my favorite mixtapes from that girl. But anyway, yeah. They mad. They mad that you win and you get to move forward. All right, so we finna get down to this last card. See, I be trying to make this short, but I get in my spirit with this kind of stuff because it be real. I be happy. I be happy to see the underdog win because every dog deserves their day. Every dog deserves their day. Come to spirit! Ten of Cups! Yes! 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 You were courageous. You had the ability to take action. Your drive did not let up. This is you, baby. This is you, baby. This is your happy ending. This makes me want to freaking cry. You get a new beginning. You get to move forward. You get to have that family. You get to have that security, that home, that stability, that partnership. You get to have this. And if you don't have it now, I promise you, you will. I promise you, you will. Man, look. What's on the bottom? Yes. Four of Pentacles. Because you control your shit. Don't nothing control you. How about that, Cracker Jack? You have always been in control of your life. It ain't been easy. You done had to go through some things. You done got bopped on your head a couple of times, but you ain't never gave up. You ain't never stopped pushing. You ain't push it. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. You ain't never stopped. You ain't never let up. And this is the only pinnacle that I've seen. Baby, you earned your keep. The Sun and Capricorn. You control who you are. Your inner personal purpose, your inner drive and energy, the source of will and motivation, your sense of confidence, strength, individuality, and creativity. Can't nobody tell you how to do you. You are you, and can't nobody control it. Especially not this goofy weirdo. You want to look smart. You want to act like you know something. Meanwhile, you're an overly emotional coward. You're a child. You're immature. Sit down. Take a nap. Take a nap. Get a bottle and take a nap with your baby ass. They can't stop you. They cannot stop you. You control you. You control your drive. You control your desires. You control your dreams. They cannot stop you. And they won't stop you. Because this is over. They don't even realize it. The universe already set this in your favor because it was destined for you. Therefore, if it was destined for you, baby, how could you lose? What? Based on the word of a 3D individual? Nah, baby. If the ancestors say so, it is what it is. If the universe says so, it is what it is. If God says so, it is what it is. So guess what? It is what it is.